Well, you might be watching this right now going, I thought you were ketogenic, motherfucker. Why are you eating cookies? This is a ketogenic fucking cookie. Now, I'm not all about teaching you all how to make this shit, but I'll send you to the right place. The food that I'm reviewing today, fucking ketogenic fucking cookies and shit by Ketogenic. The link to their video will be in the description. I don't know where they got it from, but that's where I got it from, so I'm just telling y'all that that's where you find the recipe for this shit. Has about 2 grams, maybe 3 grams of carbs per cookie. That's an overestimation based on the ingredients. Don't know how much that actually translates into getting into your body. Anyways, the recipe basically uses stevia erythritol, which is what we used. It's not exactly what, by we, I mean my mother. I mostly just said, here's the recipe and wrote it down and shit. But we used the same sweetener I use in my coffee. I forget how much it called for, but it wasn't, it was like a half a cup or 3/4 of a cup or something like that. And it made about 18 cookies, the recipe did, so that's good. And while they're not as good as a real cookie, they're not chocolate chip cookie good, they are an adequate substitute for the real thing. So, and it also uses Lily's motherfucking chocolate chips, which is also flavored with stevia erythritol. It's just the same shit I use in my coffee. Doesn't make you hungry, doesn't spike blood sugar, doesn't do any of that shit. But there's basically 6 net grams per serving of 60 chips. So this is good stuff to use in low fat or high fat, full fat Greek yogurt, which has 9 grams per serving of lactose. So yeah, ketogenic desserts. Should you eat them? Well, first of all, let me talk about that cookie real quick before I send you off to Ketogenic, because I know you guys are dying for some motherfucking cookies. That cookie was good enough. I will definitely have it again. My mother claims it was easy to make, so that's good. Definitely a good dessert substitute. It almost completes everything. I still need to find oatmeal substitute cookies, which is impossible because oatmeal has fucking oats in it and shit. But one can always hope, because that was one of my favorite desserts of all time. So in my keto dessert lineup now, I have chocolate chip cookies along with ice cream with the halo top, though the halo top is a bit sweet for my taste. Of course, my go-to is full-fat Greek yogurt with shit mixed into it, whether it's my nut mix. I had it the other day with some of these mixed into it, the Lily's chocolate chips. I'm not sponsored by any of these motherfuckers. No one's sending me checks and shit. This is just stuff that I do for my desserts. And then I want to talk about how often should you do these desserts and whether or not they're really healthy for you. So I have the yogurt, I have the chocolate chip cookies, I have my nut mix, I have 100% dark chocolate with no sugar in that at all, which I sweeten with the same sweetener. And I also have ketogenic pumpkin pie occasionally, very occasionally, because that one's kind of expensive to make and it's very calorically dense and will eat up your carbs for most of the day if you overdo it. So, that's kind of where I'm at with the desserts. So, should you eat these fucking substitute desserts? Well, firstly, I would try and get through the initial adaptation with as little sweet as you can. If you can go the whole adaptation, the 6 weeks of starting out a ketogenic diet without having anything sweet, When you do eventually switch to these artificial sweeteners and, or you have something with 2 or 3 grams of sugar in it, it is going to taste very sweet to you. It will fulfill your sweet tooth easily. Also, these cookies, by the way, very satisfying. This isn't you gonna sit down and eat the whole fucking plate of cookies. Normally, if this was sugar fucking shit cookies, I would have eaten this whole fucking plate already and not been able to make this goddamn video. But because these are keto, not only are they seem filling, it seems very fulfilling, these cookies, and I don't feel triggered to keep eating them. Like, I have a couple of them, and I'm good. I could probably even eat just one of these motherfuckers and be like, all right, that was my dessert. Because it's not triggering the insulin spike that results in you ravenously being hungry and not getting full, because it's not containing sugar and fructose, which are the downfall, which is what drives people to keep fucking eating bad foods. It's a vicious fucking cycle. But does that mean I'm giving ketogenic desserts a pass? No. They need to be treated just as sugary desserts used to be viewed, when we thought low fat was the thing and standard American diet was healthy. We need to treat these keto desserts carefully and in moderation, not every day. If you're going to do every day, you need to keep the carbs as low as possible, but I would suggest maybe once or twice a week max having these kinds of desserts. And it's easy to do if you do ADF, by the way, because you're not eating half the week anyway. So you could literally do it once, every other eating window and be fine. They can slow your progress because most of these keto desserts, like ketogenic cheesecake is another one, which I haven't had during this adaptation, but I've done it in previous ones. That is very calorically dense. You can easily overeat keto cheesecake. And, you'll be really full, but overall, you're gonna stop the needle. You're taking in probably more calories than you need on a day where you have a keto dessert, because all of them tend to be calorically dense. There's just as many calories in these cookies as there are in real cookies. It's just a different macronutrient breakdown. You're getting a lot of protein and a lot of fat in these cookies. They're like protein cookies almost, which can be a problem in and of itself if you're consuming them in a meal that was laden heavily with protein. Because if you overeat protein, you make glucose and glycogen. It starts to fill up, and it can kick you out of ketosis, if ketosis is your goal. If you don't give a fuck about how many ketones are in your blood and piss, I wouldn't worry about moderating protein that much. However, if you start feeling little energy crises and you get tired easily or you get hungry easily, it means you are switching over to being a carb burner again, despite low carb, because you're refilling glycogen with excessive amounts of protein. There's a reason that keto wants you to eat mostly fat, because carbs immediately refill glycogen. Protein, if overdone, if you eat more than 4 or 5 grams or ounces of meat, for example, in a meal worth of protein, you are pretty much making some glucose with, the leftovers. So you got to be careful with fucking protein. So by all means, if you were a sugar addict, these are a good crutch to get you out of that fucking habit. You can substitute most desserts this way. There's keto cake, there's keto brownies, there's keto everything. There's even fucking keto bread. It's all there. Some of it is shit. I'll review it as we go, like I did these cookies, occasionally. And, we'll explore this together, but keep in mind that because you love baked goods is not a reason to not be keto. There is plenty of variety in ketogenic desserts to get you through that little treat or sweet craving, and they are just as fulfilling, if not more so, because they actually do fill you up. You feel satiated, you feel full on what is a human fucking being amount of these things. Once you're fat adapted, gotta keep saying that. You know, you're not gonna be fat adapted overnight. It takes a while. It takes a lot of perseverance. You might not even make it through, the first 6 weeks. You'll fuck up and do a carb cycle and reset the clock. That's the problem. A lot of people make it 2 or 3 weeks on keto. Oh, I'll just eat this cheat meal, or I'll drink this, or I'll do that. And they fucking kick their ass way out of ketosis and stall the adaptation. And they end up in that little fucking gray area that makes them feel like shit constantly and makes them constantly get the keto flu because they're in that transition area, which is not a fun place. You either want to be on one side or the other, but in the middle sucks. And, so these are a good crutch for somebody who's coming off of sugar, who still has this psychological need to have desserts. And the great thing about these is, although some sugar burners are not going to be happy when you do this, you can make these desserts for social events. Or have somebody that bakes make them. Give them, $10 or something. And you can take these to those events. And don't even tell anybody unless they ask. Or if they look at you like your cookies suck, that means more cookies for you. Either way, it's a win-win. If they start really enjoying them and say, ooh, these are good, this is good, then you go ahead and lay it on them. Oh, that's because there's no sugar in it. It's ketogenic. And they're going to look at you like you fucked their mom in front of them, but still, you'll get your point across that keto doesn't have to suck. Because I hear those excuses all the time. I can't give up sugar. I can't give up bread. I can't give up pasta. Yes, you can. It might take a little work, a little perseverance, but in the end, the money that you save in health insurance costs and deductibles and all of that shit as you get older, well worth the time it takes to acquire these specially prepared ketogenic foods. And I think as this grows in popularity and as things shift, it will be easier and easier to find ketogenic desserts pre-made for you. You can already find a lot of them on Amazon, but most of the ones I've ordered that were already done sucked ass. I don't do it very often. I try and keep things simple. I mix together some shit with full-fat yogurt as a dessert. I vary it up. I'll either put a couple, like a half a handful of blueberries in there as a dessert, or I'll melt some chocolate, or in this case, use these because these are a lot easier than melting dark chocolate. And, have some chocolate chip fucking yogurt. And, there's little things that you can simply just throw in, fucking stir it together, and you have a dessert that's satisfying both your sweet tooth and filling you up even more. Not to mention yogurt's like probiotic and shit, isn't it? Makes better shit in your shit. Healthy shit. So, that's my spiel. Go ahead and check out I do like their channel, Keto Connect. It's a couple that they do a lot of experiments on themselves, and I think that's pretty cool. They're way higher up in the fucking YouTube food chain than I am, so, they aren't going to give a shit that I'm recommending them, but I have not been pissed off by them. They're doing the same thing I'm doing, only they're doing a lot more of the cooking and recipe shit. But they're experimenting on themselves, and I find that good. That's good. The more people we have experimenting with this stuff and showing results and testing things out, the better information we get, because we're not going to get it from the doctors and the fucking dietitians and the fitness industry or GNC or the nature store or any of these other places that have this false notion of what's healthy, and sugar's a part of their notion. But before I get into that, that's the topic that's going to be on the next video that gets posted tomorrow, even though I'm not working tomorrow because I have to get ready for my trip. Anyways, check them out. Also, please like and subscribe for more motherfucking videos, and I will make more motherfucking videos and shit. Yep. Also, I want to thank my patrons on Patreon for another great month. The new billing cycle starts tomorrow, so the credits will change for those of you who came on board as sponsors and producers. And also, we'll try and set up again. No one really took advantage of it this last month that was eligible. We're going to start to try and set up some of the Google Hangouts for the upper tiers that are entitled to those. We still have the monthly live stream for some of the lower tiers. Pretty much everybody on Patreon gets the live stream, along with the daily typed blog that illustrates my progress. I am going to try and maintain the blog through my little trip. I might even attach a picture or two to it to kind of show you what's going on Patreon. So $1 a month will get you there, and you can keep track of what I'm doing if I happen to not be pumping out videos. I post there every day almost, except on the weekends usually, but even this last weekend I did. So check it out. Links in the description to my Patreon, and you can also keep up with everything that's going on with my diet, with my fasting, with my lifestyle, and with my journey away from corporate America and being self-employed and living a modest but free life or something like that. But remember, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a motherfucking asshole. Have a nice motherfucking day. And shit.